example, YouTube allows nudity as long as it's for educational purposes. So what happens with
Oh
that?
my gosh.
So they have all these yoga channels, new yoga channels because it's educational, and they get millions and millions of views because it's educational. But you know, there's no educational. You know who's watching.
Dog position.
Like he knows what. Look at Twitch. Twitch is now allowing their streamers to be naked on a live stream as long as they have a black censor bar on their private parts.
Well, that's no fun.
So
That's
people
kinda
are
boring
pushing
as
the
heck.
envelope. There's a dude that went naked on Twitch, put like a big black bar on here, and he started pretending, I don't know if he was doing it, that he was doing some kind of thing to
What
himself.
the hell is
What is
wrong?
that?
You can watch Amaranth, and she's like
You've
the
been a
number
bad
one
boy.
streamer up there. She's famously known because she does like she goes to sleep and leaves her camera on all night, and people are watching to see if she's gonna do something while she sleeps. So she's making millions.
Who has the
and
time
millions
for
of
this?
dollars.
Who has
gets-
the time for this?
She's
I
one of
don't
the
have
number one
time.
streamers, so she pushed the
It's crazy.
envelope by wearing a bikini that was just 2 black bars. So
Bro, okay, so first like you said, who has the time for it? But that's way I can't even get to that. I can't even get to who has the time for it. People are gonna be mad at me, but if you are, then I don't really care. You won't be the first time. Who finds that entertaining?
obviously millions of people are like
Right.
these things. Except this platform. So there's Twitch.
Oh yeah, but that's what's more concerning.
But
It's
I
scary.
think there's something psychologically wrong with you if you sit on hours to watch
somebody
a girl sleep.
sleep.
But
Yeah.
you gotta think
something wrong
about this.
with
This goes
Exactly.
to and not to switch topics, but this goes to because it's mainly men. It's our fault because it has created.
I'm not in with those dudes.
Yeah,
I'm an alpha
let's-
male, but I'm not.
She's fucking
alpha
sleeping.
males.
No,
Yeah,
what
alpha
I said-
males don't sit around and watch girls sleep. They'll go out and find a girl to hang out with in real life.
But this is what happens. A lot of men. There's a lot of men that are lonely. Like the numbers talk
Clearly.
about it. A lot of men they
Figure
don't
it
lose
out.
their virginity until they're in their late
Figure it
20s,
out.
30s. A lot of men they have no contact with other with people of the other sex. So what are they doing? That's the
Incels.
closest they can get to a
Dude.
girl is by chatting with them and sending her money, thinking
you
that's
are.
a friendship relationship.
Stop
Dude,
me. Stop
like
me.
there's like I have to say like it's a very low percentage of situations where you as a male if you actually put your mind to it and work on different things or whatever where you can't actually get a girl.
You're a
like-
loser. You're a loser if you can't.
Yeah,
Unless
so-
you have a mental illness.
Like if you like if
because
you,
the ratio is there are more women than men.
and it's
single women
also
in
But-
most
but this is
places.
what
it's
happens.
also it's a safety thing, it's a security thing, it's an attraction element, it's all those things built
Right.
in one, and it's the
So not
companionship.
to get too deep
the
into it. So
comedy.
so
Go ahead.
basically, what's happening is
Yeah, tough.
back in
break
the
it down.
day, it was easier for you to find a woman because if you live in a small town, that small town girl only had an option of some of the guys around her.
Small town
Then we
girl.
now have something like Instagram or Facebook,
We should have
where
made it easier.
that is that well, no, because now you have more competition. That small town girl now has access to the guy
you don't.
from New York City that has a lot of money. He may be a little older, and he can be, hey, let me fly you out, or let me take care of you. The guy that's in that local town that would normally be the guy that would meet that lady doesn't have that option anymore unless he's built himself up. And not everybody's gonna be that mega successful, right?
Bro.
No,
Bro,
that's a facade.
Yeah.
Those are-
what's
those
the
are the-
difference?
that's
So
the
that
reality
guy,
of what's happening.
that's not attractive in that small town, what's to stop him from talking to some other girl from a different town, similar situation?
Right.
So-
the same thing
dynamics.
that you say
Yeah.
makes it
So
more
what-
difficult. Gives
So the numbers
everybody
are,
more access.
So the numbers are most of the women are going after the same 20% of men. So you got most
and those
women,
20% of the men are not truly
Eventually-
interested
yeah,
in any
exactly.
of those chicks.
And then once
because
they
are not
realize-
even at the level, so they may use them and take advantage of them.
That's
but-
what's happening. They
but-
keep it hanging on the
But then
sides.
But that's on them for me.
once, yeah.
But
and
you don't want
the
those women
other,
anyway.
The other side is
But those women, if they didn't have that access, I'm not saying that we should take that access away. I'm saying just the reality of what's happening.
Bro,
I'm just
I
talking about the
refuse to
reality
be-
of it. It's
No,
not,
I refuse to believe that
Nah,
because
there's losers
you
with
know
no
that
game.
you
Losers
heard
with
me
no
say a
game.
million times. Thank you. You heard me say a million times. My friends used to take me to the mall and be like, "Yo, you don't know how to talk to girls? You're gonna learn today.
That's
Drop
right.
me off." Like literally, I'm not even going to say his name because I don't want to bring him into this. He would be like, "Go talk to that girl," and I'll talk to that girl. Come back,
You gotta
and be
lose
like,
that
and he'd be
fear.
like, "What'd she say? She told me to get lost." It's like, okay, here's you have to do this, not like pickup lines or anything like that. You have to learn
How to navigate
talk
the
to
interaction.
a woman,
Right.
Yeah.
you gotta learn how to lose that fear of rejection, how to be genuine, and just go for it. What happens if you get rejected? You got rejected. But what's happening is, I know guys, good-looking guys that have decent jobs that could probably that make close to 6 figures or 6 figures, is something people want. I can tell you, and you guys may not believe it, guys are extremely good looking, great shape. They have a hard time getting a word out to a woman because something XYZ doesn't allow them to talk to these women.
Are you saying
That's
that?
where you start.
Are you saying that they
Go
they,
to Toastmasters.
It goes back to what I said. Thank
That's
you.
where you
Thank
start.
you. There's no excuse. I mean,
If you don't know how to talk to another person, like how can you expect to mate with somebody and them be your wife if you can't talk to them?
how can you
Like,
expect to be successful in your career or in life in general? You can't. That is a
There
that is
there are guys that are successful that
Talk.
can't do it.
no, they're not. They're as successful as you see they are. They're not reaching their potential. If you don't have the ability to communicate with another human being that effectively, then you're still. I'm not because I'm not putting a bar on success. I'm not
Bro.
saying you make 40,000 or 60,000. I'm saying that if you
Success
don't
is
have the
different for
ability,
different
because
people,
all
yeah.
the dudes I know that are successful have mad game, bro. All the guys I know at the top of their game in all their fields.
Okay, you just having that ability to communicate well, bring
And
that
I don't
person
take
that
that for
charisma.
granted. I thank God
That
that
not everybody
Bro.
can have that.
Right.
Yes, they can.
But
it's
to
a
an
learned
extent,
skill.
yeah.
That's what I'm telling
There's
you.
a certain level of charisma that we are born with. It allows you to be a better leader in the military. It allows you to be more comfortably interact with people. But I think that
Yeah,
what he
no, it's
says
all
is
good.
correct. I think that
Dude, it's a learned.
it's and here's the reason, Lion, that I really am pushing back with this for you. It's not because I'm trying to give you a hard time. It's because right now in society, people are like trying to lower the standard. We live in a society of fourth place participation medals.
Yeah.
Right?
Burn that shit.
Back in my day, second place is first loser.
Yep.
Right?
I second place in a tournament. I didn't even go to pick up the trophy. There's
Right,
still a
bro.
trophy
Just
out
you
there.
know, right,
Yep.
yeah. So that's a difference. So like now, what I'm saying is that these same people that you're saying, don't have, if they really wanted it, they could acquire some level of ability, aptitude to be able to communicate.
Yeah,
Well,
and,
just have to
hold
look
on,
at
and
this.
correct me. Like, don't get us wrong. We're not saying that you're going to be a pickup artist. We're saying that you're going to learn how to talk to a human being of the opposite sex, and it takes practice. Like real talk. If I'm being completely honest, I used to get nervous talking to girls on the phone, and you know what I did? I wrote down a list of topics. This is like when I was a teenager or whatever. I wrote down a list of topics to talk about before I would call a girl. And I learned, I went through the paces. Shit didn't go well. Okay, this went bad. This is what I have to look out for next time. Blah, blah, blah. I had to teach myself
making
how
a
to talk
diagram.
to. Yeah,
It goes through like a
seriously,
call
that's what
center.
I did.
If she says yes, go here.
Then this.
Just no, go here. If it's
Yeah.
maybe, go here.
Yeah,
Hey,
and if there's dead space, end it right there. If you have nothing else to say, don't listen to each other. Breathe on the line. Hey, I got to run. I'm gonna hit you back, and then that's
listen,
it. But
I've been through the process. Listen, I always been 5'8" all my life, right? So not all my life, but, when
Man,
origi-
I thought you were.
But you
I
guys-
thought you were 6'2".
I'm 6'2". I
There
forgot.
you
I'm
go.
6'2", everybody. 6'2". Gotta edit that out. So I've been this height my whole life, right? So I had to learn that in order for me to get certain attentions, I had to bring something else to the table.
Right.
And you see me. I got used to getting rejected.
They call him
and then
Captain Charisma for a reason.
I got rejected quite a bit starting
Bro.
out, and I learned that it doesn't matter how many no's you get. The only ones that matter are the ones that tell you yes. That's the only time that
And
matters.
the bigger thing is you never know who's going to tell you yes if
you
you're
don't talk to
just
them.
a genuine person.
Right.
And that's the thing. I've seen it time and time
there's
again
people,
from me and my friends.
I'm not arguing. I'm with you guys on what you guys are saying. I'm trying to bring.
I'm talking to the people that are like, oh no, blah, blah.
But
Stop feeling
I'm
sorry
trying to
for
bring the
yourself.
reality because there's a hard reality. And one thing I do understand, there's people, men and women, that they just don't have. They're not born wired that way. They have a terrible personality. They don't have a way to communicate. I talk to women that you say hi to them and they shut down. I know men the same way that shut down.
Right,
Yo,
but
it's
that's
real talk.
that is a social. So I have so many friends from all walks of life, from like New Orleans, from like inner city New Orleans, from Atlanta, and these dudes. Some of them, I remember a girl, one of the best looking women I ever saw at this time of my life, and she was dating a dude who was in jail for something stupid, because he had so much game and so much charisma that he was keeping this chick on lock who was free while he was in jail. And it was no physical threat. It's just what I'm saying. So like that is the level of like
That's
freaking
the-
interaction, communication,
Bro.
swagger that I grew up around. So like for me, for these people to say they can't find, when you have a city like Atlanta right now, the ratio is something like 15-1. I don't give a damn about the internet. Whatever. You should be able to go to Atlanta, hang out at a freaking supermarket, and meet a nice girl.
Bro.
Especially in a city where there are nice girls looking for somebody. Because, a lot of women, shout out to my women that are good women out there. I have a lot of good women, female friends out there that are single. a lot of women are. We did a story. We did one episode about that horrible chick who didn't want dude to take her to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
But flip side of that is there are a lot of great women out there who are
Some fantastic
intelligent,
women out
professional,
there.
whatever, that are looking for just a good dude, and they're not saying my dude needs to make this much a year. He needs to look like this.
They are. Yeah.
No,
Not
I
all
know
of
the
them.
ones that aren't. I know some really well-off females that are good-looking females that just want a decent dude to be with them. So like,
Keep it running.
so yeah, so it's like, so it's like, but the right guys just haven't stepped to her because she lives here, she drives this kind of car, this is what she does, and all she's looking for is a guy. So those women are still out there, and a lot of times guys just are not taking the initiative to talk to them because they're being intimidated by the ones who.
Bring it.